Hey Scorpio, we're here doing your August monthly reading for 2026. This is for the month of August. We're going to jump right in. If this resonates with you, there is a link in the description box below with a link to a link for the extended reading. So that's there with all the information about what's included in the extended as well. So let's hop into this for you. Let's see what's going on with Scorpio for August. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Okay, Scorpio, for your situation, you have the Four of Wands. This is a card that talks about belonging. This is a card that talks about feeling at home. It's a card that talks about a home, building a future, being excited to be with someone, feeling like this person is somebody that you could build a home with. It's being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So this is telling me that, whether you are in a committed relationship with somebody who you see as your family, or you see as somebody who you want to build a home with eventually in the future, or who you live with now, doesn't matter, can be any of it. We'll clarify and get to the bottom of it. But your challenge is that something is changing. You feel like something is changing. You feel like there's a turning point happening, and that's challenging this feeling of belonging for you. The person on your mind, the person in your energy, has the Five of Wands. They feel conflicted about something. They feel like you guys are misunderstanding each other. They feel like you guys are disagreeing about something. They don't feel like you're seeing eye to eye, and honestly, they feel like a little bit hassled by something here. Like I said, we'll clarify. In your recent past, you have the Seven of Cups. This can talk about feeling confused, feeling like you were getting mixed messages, feeling like you weren't sure of what was happening. There's like too much going on. Yeah, I'm really seeing this as confusion for you in the recent past. As far as what's in your focus now, you have the Page of Wands. You want to have fun. You want to have like a passionate new beginning with somebody. You want to explore options with somebody. You want to be open. You want to be in it. In the immediate future, what you can expect from this person who's feeling like you're having some misunderstandings or who you're having disagreements with is giving you the cold shoulder a little bit. I hate to say it. They're feeling cold. They're feeling like they're a little apathetic. They're feeling a little emotionally unavailable. Like this person is going through something on their own. I feel like maybe even outside of your connection that's just making them feel disconnected. Um, their feelings for you for the month of August, they have the Ace of Pentacles. So it does, I can see how in the recent past you're feeling like you're not understanding something, or like mixed feelings, or like you're not getting the whole truth and you're confused, because this person does seem like they're a little hot and cold, a little back and forth here. Let's clarify. We'll start with the Four of Wands in your situation for the month of August. Okay, the Four of Wands is clarified with the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Four of Wands again. So yeah, I feel like you're really struggling here to understand like where you belong, or where you fit in with this person, or how this is going to go going forward, because it's like one day they make you feel like you're the bee's knees, and the next day it's like they're not even there. They could like physically be there, but like they have their head down in their phone, right? And they're not paying attention to you. It's like you're trying to hey, look what I did at work today, and they're like flipping the channels, you know? That's the energy that I'm getting here. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune for your challenge. Tell me about this change that's happening that's challenging Scorpio. You have the Moon, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's something you intuitively are picking up on that's changing, but you can't put your finger on it. It's all under the moon. It's like hidden beneath the surface. I don't mean hidden like you got to go look for it. I mean like it's hidden to them even. Like they're not even sure why they are hot and cold. They're not even sure why they show up some days differently than they show up on others. And you know, I see you wanting to get this into a better place. I see you wanting to um, pick up the pieces of what is still good here and transfer them back to the Four of Wands, like saying, like, look, we're building this thing. We're combining our lives. We're trying to you know, we belong together. Let's remember that. And I see this other person just kind of being a little shifty about it. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune is really just like I want to I'm a little bit bored here. Like this person may not be the somebody who wants to settle down, somebody who's a little afraid of commitment, somebody who thinks that they want that and then they get into it and then they start getting a little shifty. It's a little bit of a avoidant behavior with the moon as well. Let's take a look at them as the Five of Wands. I almost see this as like inner conflict. Let's see. I got the Five of Wands for the person on Scorpio's mind. Yeah, you get the Devil, the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, and the Seven of Swords. This person doesn't trust something about the situation. And I don't think it has anything to do with you. I don't think that they don't trust you. I think they don't trust themselves. The Devil with the Five of Wands, that really is internal conflict. That is an attachment issue. And it's something that like you really can't do much about unless you guys are super committed to figuring this out together. That's a them problem. That's a them thing. And with the Seven of Swords, I don't see them dealing with it, to be quite honest with you. This might be somebody who kind of throws himself into work or who uses work as an excuse as to why they're so cold some days. Like, oh, I had a bad day at work, Scorpio. Don't you understand? But it's like, no, we all hate work. We all hate going to work. We all get cranky because of work. It's like we can't just use that as an excuse to treat people poorly or to be hot and cold and switch things up constantly on somebody. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups in your recent past. That's clarified with the Tower, the Two of Pentacles, and the Death card. I almost feel like you. All right. Something hit you very suddenly in the recent past concerning this other person, and then maybe keeping their options open is really what I'm getting here. You could have found them on apps. You could have, you know, found out that they were seeing other people, or alternatively, you could have they could have led you to believe that you guys were like in a relationship and exclusive, and then kind of on one of these cold days out of nowhere just said like, Scorpio, like it's not like we're married or anything. It's not like we're in a committed relationship, and you're like, it's not, because I really thought we were here. Um, yeah, I see this. I see this as juggling, and if it's not, if the roles are reversed, then you already know that you did that. So, but I'm really reading this as like something that you found out, and really it like was a sudden shock to you. Like you were like, you had no idea. And I don't think you had no idea because it was even really being that hidden from you. I just think that you really were hoping that it wasn't the case, but you guys maybe never had like a very clear conversation about it. Something like that. Because in your focus is the Page of Wands. That's like, no, I'm here for it. Like, I thought I thought we were doing this thing. Let's look at the Page of Wands for your focus. You get the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this person really has created a situation for you where you're like, the fuck? You're like rejecting. I feel like you feel rejected by this person, and it was very quick, and it was just like everything was fine. There was no problems. You guys maybe never even had like a fight, right? And they all of a sudden just started shifting and started to change things up a little bit. And now you feel like very left out in the cold, and you feel like you have been tossed aside, and it hurts. Um, yeah, I see you just feeling kind of discarded here. But the way that this person operates, they come back in and they're like, no, maybe we could work this out. This is very breadcrumby behavior. Um, I feel like you're being breadcrumbed a little bit, and it's like they're giving you hope, and then they withdraw, and then they come in and give you hope, and then they pull it back, and it's like over and over and over again. And if you haven't experienced that to date, I see it coming. So fair warning. Let's take a look at what you can expect from this person in the future. The Four of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Justice card. I think this person is going to get a taste of their own medicine here, truly, in the near future. I think they become emotionally unavailable. They start to reject you. You start feeling their cold shoulder. And so I think what you're going to do is you're going to turn around and give it right back to them. And then you're going to start to see that cycle play out where they're like, wait a second, where are you going? I thought you were going to chase me, Scorpio. And I don't really see you chasing them. I see you just kind of being like, no, you can go be on your own if that's what you want. Yeah, I really see this playing out as like a runner chaser situation here. Justice with the Four of Cups is like, it's like okay, here's a scenario. It's like, well, you don't want to be my friend? Well, I'll just go over here and play by myself. And then you're like, cool, go play by yourself. And then they're over there like, well, I don't really want to play by myself. And you're like, well, then why are you playing games? You know, play shitty games, get shitty prizes. I don't know if you see my dog back here trying to talk, or if you can hear him. He's not impressed with this person at all. Let's look at their feelings for you, being the Ace of Pentacles. You get the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, they're really like they're in and out intentionally. They're creating this confusion with intention. And it's not because they're trying to be a shitty person. It's not because they're trying to hurt you. It's because that's just how they are. They don't see really anything wrong with it. Like, they don't see a problem with keeping their options open because they think that you guys are just kind of in the early stages here of this relationship, and that they don't have any allegiance to you. They don't feel like you are official yet. So whatever they're doing on the side is like, I'm not saying this to be mean, but like I'm saying it like from their mouth, right? Like, it's none of your business what I'm doing on the side, but it is your business if you're in a relationship or if you're building a relationship. You guys really got to get on the same page here and figure out what you're both available for. Because if you're looking for something like serious, monogamous, even committed, and something a little bit more communicative, I don't know if this is going to be the right person for this. This seems like a pattern of behavior that this person is accustomed to existing within. Um, yeah, Scorpio. If you want to dig a little bit deeper into what's going on here, You can meet me at the extended. We're going to look into what you don't know, what they're hiding from you. We're going to look into their intentions, what any outside influences that are affecting your relationship. We're going to look at their hopes and fears, get some advice, and the potential outcome, and pull a bunch of oracle cards. So I hope you meet me over there because this is interesting, and I think you deserve to know what's going on here. All right, Scorpio, thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.